Crypto on the other side from Crypto.com Arena.
Every Monday and Tuesday, the NBA is on NBC and Peacock. Peacock NBA Monday, NBA Coast to Coast Tuesday. Every week, all season long.
Call 4 aces. 5 aces.
What?
At Della Toyota, the customer always wins.
Lease a 2025 Tacoma Double Cab SR5 for $229 a month. No security deposit. At Della Toyota, the customer always wins.
Keep them coming.
The NBA tips off a new era on NBC and Peacock.
Now just get started.
Rockets, Thunder,
Now just get started now.
Warriors, Lakers,
Yeah, we just getting started. Yeah, we just getting started now.
NBA tip-off tonight on NBC and streaming on Peacock.
It's an elimination race. The drama is building. We're ready for some Martinsville mayhem.
The NASCAR Xfinity Series playoffs this Saturday at 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific.
Your first warning every morning. Wake up and know exactly how the weather will affect your day. From your morning commute to every after-school activity. The Right Now road conditions and the certified most accurate forecast. Only on NBC5 News today.
Welcome to NBA Showtime, presented by State Farm.
Phenomenal. They get the 1-0 start to the season. The Lakers back to the drawing board as they look for their first win. This is NBA Showtime, presented by State Farm. We'll wrap it up next.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like getting Bateman when you need the protection of Batman.
Easy, Batemobile, not too fast, baby.
Any last words? Just one. So long, dermatologist.
That's why you need the real deal.
Look out! That's Batman!
Go home, Bateman. Do a podcast or something. That's hurtful.
So don't settle for just any insurance when there's State Farm.
Rated E for everyone.
Watch me hit this. Oh! Who's next? Paige, let's go. Just one more shot.
I can't do it. One more game.
Say less.
Give me that.
Don't do that. Who's next?
Game on.
Let's run it.
NBA 2K26 on PlayStation 5.
PlayStation.
Get more of what you want this season during the Kia Fall Savings Event. Like more off-road adventure with the Sorrento. Or Telluride. Or more fun zipping around in the Seltos. Or Nero Hybrid. And new Kia vehicles come with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty, so you can get more out of every year. During Kia's Fall Savings Event, get 0% APR for up to 48 months, plus 1,000 retail bonus cash on select 2025 Sorrento models.
There's hearing about it, and then there's being there with Platinum. There's nothing like feeling the rush of adrenaline up close. And being able to see the game from here and enjoy the match from here. There's nothing like making memories with the ones who matter most. And being able to say I was there, and there. With exclusive access to unique experiences worldwide. There's nothing like Platinum.
Tonight, Jimmy has Jacob Elordi and Charlie Puth Chats performs changes and goes live. Plus, NBA great Allen Iverson.
Are you ready for rehearsal? Rehearsal? Not the show. We're talking about rehearsal?
New balance.
Thank you for watching the NBA on NBC with a Warriors one. Thanks for watching the NBA on NBC.
Saturday night, Live on NBC and Peacock, the Michigan Wolverines visit the Michigan State Spartans. Touchdown! Bragging rights are on the line in prime time. Live on NBC and Peacock.
One night a long time ago, a massive, warm, humid air mass came north and it clashed with a massive Arctic front right over this very campsite.
There wasn't a high pressure system though, right?
Oh, there was a high pressure system, all right.
No!
And it caused a massive ice storm, the likes of which no one had ever seen. Some say you can still hear tree branches snapping from the weight of all that ice to this day.
Tyler, you were right. That was a scary story.
Oh, it gets them every time. Isn't it great?
The local forecast, so accurate, it's scary. Trust NBC5's certified most accurate first warning weather team. To get the best start, start with the Emmy-winning morning news from NBC5. Award-winning breaking news coverage and the most accurate forecast, certified 3 years in a row. The clear choice for the best local news and weather to start your morning. NBC5 News today. NBC5's first warning weather team, now certified most accurate 3 years in a row.
A northern New York woman found dead days after being reported missing. Why police believe her husband knows what happened to her. Plus, a North Country murder case is now in the hands of the jury. The closing arguments in the trial of Timothy Timmons. Andrew.
And we're tracking some scattered showers out there tonight, and the showers continue kind of on and off through Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We'll have the timing and show you some chilly weather for the weekend.
Could a detention facility be coming to the town of Plattsburgh? The packed meeting tonight that has people fired up. And fair and impartial policing policies coming to the Upper Valley. The reason some of them are under review.
NBC5 News at 11 starts now.
We're continuing to follow a murder investigation out of northern New York. Thanks for joining us. I'm Liz Streppa. Brian has the night off. Police arrested 33-year-old Keith Henry Tuesday morning in connection to his wife's disappearance and murder. Chloe Henry was reported missing on Sunday. She was last seen with her husband, Keith Henry, in Moores. This morning, the body of the 25-year-old was found off of Ridge Road in Chazy. Police believe she was killed in Peru. Her body will be taken to Glens Falls Hospital for an autopsy to determine the official cause of her death. Keith has been charged with second-degree murder and endangering the welfare of a child. This morning, he pled not guilty in Peru Town Court. The case is now being considered by a grand jury. Keith Henry is being held at the Clinton County Jail without bail. The jury is deliberating in a high-profile North Country murder trial that has lasted 9 days so far. Timothy Timmons is accused of shooting and killing Jafari Joseph in December of last year. He's facing a second-degree murder charge. Both sides made their closing arguments today. Jurors came back into the courtroom twice to listen to recordings with headphones on and out of speakers as well. Many jurors could be seen with their heads bowed and their eyes closed while videos from the night of the shooting played out. The defense rested its case this morning without calling any witnesses. During closing arguments, defense attorney Brian Barrett told the jury that the decision to arrest Timothy Timmons was too rash and there were too many inconsistencies between the witnesses to prove guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. The prosecution says multiple witnesses corroborated each other's testimonies and evidence in the case. They also replayed a video that Timmons' ex-wife took of the shooting.
In this scenario, we don't even know who had a gun in this case. And if you believe that the voice of Tim Timmons saying, "I'll kill you," well, he's not saying, "I'll shoot you." He's saying, "I'll kill you," because he's trying to de-escalate and he's trying to get the shooter to think that he is not a threat to the shooter.
Tim saying, "I'll kill you," but he doesn't have a gun. Well, then what's he gonna kill him with? It doesn't really make sense. It doesn't make sense that you have nothing. He's saying, "I'll kill you." What does make sense? Saying, "I'll kill you." He's pointing that gun at Jafari.
We see that all the
Jafari Joseph's family was pretty emotional in the courtroom today. Barrett directly apologized to his mother about the loss of her son. Jury deliberations will resume in the morning. A Vermont man is dead after a crash in Brandon early Tuesday morning. This happened shortly before 2 a.m. at the intersection of Country Club Road and Forestdale Road. State police say 62-year-old David Fletcher of Brandon was driving on Forestdale Road when he went off the road and hit a utility pole. Police say Fletcher wasn't wearing a seatbelt. Members of the Green Mountain Power crew were performing CPR when troopers arrived. Fletcher was pronounced dead at Rutland Regional Medical Center. Alcohol is believed to be a factor in this crash. Vermont State Police are investigating after a motorcycle crash in Bridport yesterday afternoon. This happened on Crown Point Road shortly before 1 p.m. State Police say 32-year-old Christopher Stone was driving when his motorcycle went off the road. It went airborne before rolling into the bushes and breaking into pieces. Stone was thrown from the motorcycle and was taken to UVM Medical Center for treatment. Speed is suspected to be a factor in this crash. Time for a check of the weather now. We have our first warning meteorologist, Andrew Grosky, standing by in the Weather Center. Andrew, the rain comes back later this week, right?
Yeah, Liz, already seeing some showers filling in on Storm Tracker, especially south, so it's turning into a wet night. And really the next few days, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, it's a rinse and repeat cycle here. We've got lots of clouds and some showers around. Neither day a washout, but the rain slowly adds up to a little bit. So here's Storm Tracker. All of us have the clouds and some lighter showers for the Northeast Kingdom, but more like some downpours in Grafton County, New Hampshire. And then southern Vermont, places like Windsor, Springfield, down towards Westminster, Vermont, seeing some localized heavier pockets of rain and some lighter showers elsewhere. So temperatures on the cool side, 40s and 50s around the region. And here's Futurecast. You can see the showers lifting north the next few hours. So morning commute time, Champlain Valley, Northeast Kingdom, seeing some wet weather. And then as we fast forward into the lunchtime hours, still mostly cloudy and some showers kind of hit or miss, couple of downpours too. So it's not a washout tomorrow, but scattered showers around through the morning into the afternoon. There could be a rumble or two of thunder tomorrow afternoon as well. Lots of clouds, a little bit of sunshine, 50s for your Wednesday. We're tracking this dip in the jet stream that continues Thursday and Friday that sends in more showers. So we'll time those out and show you a pretty chilly looking weekend coming up. Liz?
Thanks, Andrew. President Donald Trump will have to find a new nominee to lead the Office of Special Counsel. His pick withdrew from consideration following the release of his offensive text messages. Paul Ingrassia says that he wouldn't go forward with his nomination because he doesn't have enough Republican votes. This comes after Politico published texts showing him making offensive comments about Martin Luther King Jr. Day and describing himself as having a, quote, Nazi streak. Ingrassia was going to have his confirmation hearing with the Senate Homeland Security Committee on Thursday. Vermont GOP Chairman Paul Dame says he wants answers from Senator Bernie Sanders. A candidate who Sanders endorsed is under fire for offensive comments and a tattoo that some people are linking to Nazi paramilitary organizations. Graham Plattner is a U.S. Senate candidate in Maine. He's in the race to challenge incumbent Senator Susan Collins. Now, Sanders endorsed him on Labor Day at a rally in Portland. In recent weeks, some of Plattner's past social media posts have resurfaced. The Washington Post first reported comments that Plattner made in 2013 downplaying sexual assault. His campaign's political director stepped down and Plattner issued an apology. Now today, Axios published a video where Plattner is shirtless, revealing a skull and crossbones tattoo that's been linked to Nazi paramilitary organizations. In a statement this afternoon, Vermont GOP Chair Paul Dame is calling for an explanation or a retraction of Sanders' endorsement of Plattner. We've reached out to Sanders' office for comment, but we have not heard back. A government agency could be moving into an old warehouse in the town of Plattsburgh. The people who live there can only speculate to who their new neighbors might be. Some of them were speaking out tonight. Here's NBC5's Jackson Stover.
While we don't know exactly what the space on Idaho Avenue will be used for, Plattsburgh residents know exactly what they don't want it to be used for.
Why in New York State?
I'm gonna post up and be screaming outside every day until they close it.
Donald Trump and guys.
Just some of the reaction pouring in Tuesday night as town leaders consider a proposal from the General Services Administration to transform an old warehouse into a temporary short-term holding facility for law enforcement with 46 employees. The application doesn't say which federal agency will be running the facility.
It's got one holding cell with one bed in it. It's not a 10,000 square foot concentration camp. That I can just disclose right off the bat.
The space is on Idaho Avenue. The proposal would add an 1,100 square foot room and an exterior sally port. That's an entryway typically found in a prison.
I'll jump ahead and guess. Everyone wants to know, well, couldn't they just turn it into, 80 cells afterwards?
That's what I'm asking. Yeah.
I don't know. That'd be pretty terrible. That's not what we're reviewing.
But that's all the town knows, leading to mixed reaction online and within the community on who will be moving in. Some worried it will be a new ICE facility.
I see them pulling mothers off a soccer field when they're watching their child play, and I see airplanes taking people away without due process, and it's un-American, it's unconstitutional, and I'm here to say no, we don't want this in Plattsburgh.
The meeting comes just 2 weeks before voters in Clinton and Franklin counties will choose either Democrat Michael Cashman or Republican Brent Davidson to fill a vacant seat in the state assembly. NBC5 hosted a debate with both candidates on Tuesday. They're both supportive of the proposal.
I'm for law and order, so if it helps get that done, I'm for it.
Okay. ICE has always been here. We're a border community. People should expect that, and I don't anticipate that we wouldn't have something like that, so I'm for it.
Residents packed the town office Tuesday night to get answers from their planning board, but didn't leave with many because a GSA representative wasn't there to speak on their intentions for the space.
And the impact on a potential detainment center here, it's an issue with all of us. We all have separate concerns.
After hours of hearing from their neighbors, the planning board was left with a number of questions for the applicant. Like, what will the facility be used for? What government branch will be operating it, and who will be held there?
We do have more work to do.
The town's planning board is tabling this for now until we hear from a representative of the General Services Administration. Reporting in Plattsburgh, I'm Jackson Stover, NBC5 News.
To New Hampshire now, local ordinances in Lebanon and Hanover that are designed to promote fair and impartial policing are under review since the new state laws meant to prevent sanctuary cities have been passed. Lebanon and Hanover could lose state funding if they don't adjust ordinances to comply with new laws that require cooperation with federal immigration authorities. Hanover's policy has been on the books since 2020. If it isn't adjusted, Hanover could lose as much as $350,000. In Lebanon, the city is reviewing its Welcoming Lebanon ordinance. The city manager says that no final decision has been made, and the city remains committed to following the law while upholding the community's values of being welcoming and inclusive for all residents. Both communities have until the laws go into effect on January 1st to make their decisions. Vice President J.D. Vance visiting the Middle East as a fragile ceasefire deal between Israel and Hamas continues. Coming up, why he's calling for patience.
Tomorrow on NBC5 News Today, the meeting in Montpelier to address the city's staffing levels, how you can share your support and have your voice heard.
We'll see you tomorrow on Today,
starting at 4:30 on NBC5.
I've served as a check on many dangers to keep us safe. As Assemblyman, I'll be a check on Kathy Hochul's very dangerous ideas. We're going to stop her pro-criminal agenda. Stop paying more while getting less. Make gas stoves legal again. And stop unchecked utility bill hikes so we can reroute our economy to work for us. It's just common sense.
Hi, I need new tires. Perfect timing. Right now, during our tire savings event, when you buy 3 tires, you get the 4th for only $1.
Wow, that's a great deal.
Right? Can you imagine finding a tire for less?
Sorry, honey. Mama needs this tire.
No, definitely not.
No.
Let's get you those tires.
Okay.
Right now, during our tire savings event, buy 3 tires and get the 4th for only $1. Toyota Service Centers. Keep your Toyota a Toyota. across America with mega jackpots. It's Mega Millions.
Hello, America. I'm John Crow. It's Tuesday, October 21st, and tonight's enhanced Mega Millions jackpot is an estimated annuitized $650 million. To win that jackpot, you must match these 5 white balls plus that gold mega ball. Now, let's see if I can make you a millionaire tonight. Our first winning number tonight is 2, followed by 27. Up next, we have 18. Your next number is 59, and your final white ball number for this Tuesday evening is 34. Now for the mega ball number, that is 18. Again, tonight's winning numbers are 2, 20, 18, 59, 34, and the gold mega ball is 18. Now, no matches all 6 numbers. Friday's jackpot could be $680 million. Good luck and play on, America.
Vice President J.D. Vance is in the Middle East as a delicate ceasefire deal between Israel and Hamas continues. The vice president says things are going better than he expected despite violence over the weekend. He says he's confident that the ceasefire deal between Israel and Hamas will hold up. President Donald Trump says he told Israel and other countries not to respond with force, adding, quote, "There's still hope that Hamas will do what is right. If they do not, an end to Hamas will be fast, furious, and brutal." Israel is still waiting on Hamas to return the bodies of some of the hostages.
My point is, I don't think it's actually advisable for us to say this has to be done in a week, because a lot of this work is very hard. It's never been done before, and in order for us to give it a chance to succeed, we've got to be a little bit flexible.
Vice President Vance says their immediate focus is facilitating humanitarian aid and enhancing security in Gaza through the creation of an international security force.
Now, NBC5's certified most accurate forecast.
All right, want to start things off with some of our weather headlines as we go forward. Really, the rest of this week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we've got this persistent upper level low that'll bring lots of clouds, some passing showers each day. None of these days are a washout, but a little bit of rain slowly adding up over time. This weekend looking drier, but the clouds stick around. There'll be an added chill to the air as well. Then as we head into next week, at least to start things off, looking dry and seasonable with our temperatures. So as we go along here, mid-50s for Wednesday and Thursday, pretty seasonable for this time of year. Friday, low 50s. Look at that. Saturday, 51, and then by Sunday, 49. That'll do it for the Champlain Valley. That's a few degrees below average. In terms of big picture across the region on Sunday, look at this. 45 for Saranac Lake, same for Newport. Widespread 40s across the region, so definitely an added chill to the air as we go forward. Storm Tracker has this cold front that's pushing through tonight, sending some showers in, and then this upper level low over the Great Lakes. That'll be sticking around the next few days through Friday. Really, it kind of moves into southern Canada over the coming days, but not going very far. Going to be influencing our weather for the short term. So lots of clouds on Storm Tracker. We are seeing the showers starting to pivot in from the south. Northeast Kingdom seeing a couple lighter showers, but it's especially Grafton County, some embedded downpours right now towards Bethlehem and Lincoln, New Hampshire. And then as we head into southern Vermont, Windsor points south down towards Westminster, steady light to moderate rain. Wilmington and Bennington seeing some heavier pockets shifting in as well. Temperatures cooling off to the 40s and 50s, and here's Futurecast as we head into tomorrow morning. Lots of clouds and some passing showers in the Champlain Valley, Northeast Kingdom, 7-8 a.m. commute time. And then by early afternoon, still lots of clouds, a couple of downpours, perhaps a rumble or two of thunder as well, but should be a little bit nicer by later hours of Wednesday, 5, 6 o'clock, some late day sunshine, turning mostly dry. And then as we head into Thursday, look at this, 6, 7 a.m. could be some summit snowflakes for the high peaks of the Adirondacks. Pretty typical to see that this time of year. And as we go through Thursday, it's just a mostly cloudy sky, additional passing light rain showers, especially in the afternoon. And then Friday, more of the same. Lots of clouds yet again, and a few additional scattered showers as we go through the day, perhaps more summit snowflakes as well. So not a lot of rain here the next few days. This is through Friday afternoon, a 1/4 to a 1/2 inch widespread. Could be a few towns seeing more than that. So not a lot, but certainly beneficial. We'll take what we can get, especially with that ongoing drought. And it will be a blustery field the next couple days. Some gusts at times over 20 miles per hour through Wednesday. More of the same on Thursday, and then the wind starts to subside as we push into Friday. So here's the extended forecast. Impact weather the next 3 days, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Again, none of these days a washout, but scattered showers, lots of clouds around, seasonably cool in the 50s. And then for the weekend, looking mostly dry, just a spot shower Sunday. We will have lots of clouds though, and a little cooler than average, upper 40s to low 50s. That'll do. So definitely some jacket and hot beverage weather. And then early next week, sunshine in 50s. Shower chances increase later next week. Back to you, Liz.
Thanks, Andrew. Preparations are underway in Winooski for the city's annual Halloween celebration that's returning this weekend. These pumpkins are some of the 1,000 that will be lit up in Rotary Park on Saturday. But these jack-o'-lanterns aren't going to carve themselves. Organizers from downtown Winooski are looking for more volunteers to help fill this display. If you'd like to participate, you can take one home or join the community fun at the Senior Center.
It's just one of those really fantastic Winooski traditions. It's hard to articulate what it's like to walk into that Rotary Park when those pumpkins are lit. It's really an incredible experience, super beautiful, really cool way to experience downtown Winooski, and I think people feel that.
There are public carving sessions happening tomorrow and Thursday before the jack-o'-lanterns are back at the Senior Center on Friday. Halloween in Winooski starts at 4 p.m. on Saturday. Well, if you haven't had enough sports tonight with the NBA on NBC, we're going to give you some more sports.
I know. Well, I mean, you know, they just started the regular season in the NBA, and we got to get treated with some high school playoffs over here in Vermont. So postseason action, I think a little better than opening season action. And that includes some playoff volleyball. We got the highlights coming right up for you.
This partisan garbage is everything that's wrong with our politics today. I'm Michael Cashman, and I'm not running for state assembly to be a yes man for Kathy Hochul, Donald Trump, or anyone else. I'm running to give the North Country the strong voice we need in Albany and work across party lines to get results. It's what I've done as supervisor, and it's why I've earned the support of the last two people who have served us, both Democrat and Republican. I hope I can earn your support too.
It's coming. Winter will descend. Be ready and save on one of Toyota's 23 snow-conquering all-wheel drive or four-wheel drive models during Toyota's all-wheel drive-a-thon. Now, from the longest-lasting brand, you can get 4.75 for $60 on a stylish all-wheel drive RAV4 with comfort and refinement. Plus, get 2 years no-cost maintenance. Winter is approaching, so save at Toyota's all-wheel drive-a-thon at your New England Toyota dealer, your all-wheel drive headquarters. Toyota, let's go places.
One night a long time ago, a massive, warm, humid air mass came north and it clashed with a massive Arctic front right over this very campsite.
There wasn't a high pressure system though, right?
Oh, there was a high pressure system, all right.
No!
And it caused a massive ice storm, the likes of which no one had ever seen. Some say you can still hear tree branches snapping from the weight of all that ice to this day.
Tyler, you were right. That was a scary story.
Oh, it gets them every time. Isn't it great?
The local forecast, so accurate, it's scary. Trust NBC5's certified most accurate first warning weather team. To get the best start, start with the Emmy-winning morning news from NBC5. Award-winning breaking news coverage and the most accurate forecast, certified 3 years in a row. The clear choice for the best local news and weather to start your morning. NBC5 News today. Now, the NBC5 Sports Desk, sponsored by your New England Ford dealers.
Last night we had the action from the field hockey turf. Tonight we turned our attention to the volleyball court as our high school playoff coverage continues at full force leading up to championship weekend. Welcome to the NBC5 Sports Desk. I'm Eric Kerr. Jack Maine has the night off. The girls volleyball quarterfinals were spread across the Green Mountain State as teams know the only way to keep their seasons alive is to win or otherwise go home. BFA St. Albans knows what it takes to win, so the runner-ups in last year's Division I championship started their journey against South Burlington. Take the highlights from set 3. Comets led by 2 sets, but the Wolves were clawing their way back into it. Nice pass from Maggie Castro leads to a Catherine Linnell kill. And then the Wolves got their big middle hitter involved, Lucy Statmauer, who slams that one down. South Burlington led by as many as 5 points in this set. The Burt Berfume squad stayed composed. His senior leaders knew how to handle the pressure. Leanne Phillips draws an ace against the Wolves, and then Ella Dunnigan rises up for the block. Then the second touch opts for a roll shot to the left corner, nails it, and then hits the sexy Dexy afterwards for that kill. BFA says the Comet way helped them sweep South Burlington and advance to the Division I semifinals.
We use 3 words. We use hype, resilience, and indestructible. And so that's kind of how we like to describe ourselves. And it just means never giving up on a ball, diving for everything, and just rallying really long.
BFA will get a few days to prepare for either Mount Mansfield or Colchester before they'll play in the Division I semifinals on Wednesday, October 29th. Until then, plenty of D1 quarterfinal games to watch, starting with the Division I's top squad, Essex, against either St. Johnsbury or Burlington this Friday night. Now some Division II playoffs at Enosburg Falls. The Hornets trying to protect their hive in front of their home fans as the 3 seed against the Randolph Union Galloping Ghost. Emma Kapitansky saying, "Let's giddy up, Ghost. They'll rise up and put down this kill for you." That's a Randolph point. But the Hornets were a machine from the service line. Colleen Robotoy's jump float so fast it disappeared like a ghost against the Ghost. And then Lexi Gaboriel saying, "Anything Colleen can do, I can do better." Back-to-back aces on back-to-back points. Enosburg Falls takes the first set and rides that momentum into a 3-set sweep of their own against Randolph. Enosburg Falls will also have some time until their semifinal match. They await the winner of either Hartford or Montpelier amidst the busy week of high school girls volleyball playoffs in the Green Mountain State. But plenty more across Section 7 and the VPA. With tonight updates from there, we're going to show you how your team is doing in each tournament on our website. That's mynbc5.com. The NBA is back in action, and so are the Catamounts Hoops teams. We have the latest from Vermont men's and women's basketball when we return.
Sports Desk, brought to you by Ford. Built for America, built Ford proud.
Get ready for winter in a new Ford. With the right vehicles for the job, any job. Because Ford has designed them to handle anything you can throw at them. No wonder Ford are the #1 selling commercial vehicles for 40 years running. So come on, New England, let's get to work with the hardest working vehicles around. Right now, get a Super Duty with 3.9% APR for 60 months, only from your New England Ford dealers.
Hey everyone, we're celebrating NBA tip-off with an all-new show after the game. Jacob Elordi will be here. Plus we have NBA legend Allen Iverson and talk and music from Charlie Puth. It's a great show tonight.
New Tonight Show.
The NBA tips off a new era on NBC and Peacock.
Now just getting started.
Rockets, Thunder,
Now just getting started now.
Warriors, Lakers.
Yo, just getting started. Yo, just getting started now.
NBA tip-off tonight on NBC and streaming on Peacock.
It's an elimination race.
The drama is building. We're ready for some Martinsville mayhem.
The NASCAR Xfinity Series playoffs this Saturday at 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific.
Whatever way your day is heading, one thing is clear. Our region is no stranger to high-impact weather affecting your plans.
So why not start your day with the certified most accurate weather team every morning on NBC5 News Today.
Hyper-local forecasts telling you what to expect in your town. And the most comprehensive live look around our region showing you exactly what to prepare for.
More meteorologists getting you ready to face the day. Trust Ben and Marissa every morning on NBC5 News Today.
Next Live.
Everybody calm down.
From the brand new series 911 Nashville, Jessica Capshaw, plus Allison Williams from Regretting You. Tomorrow at 9 on NBC5.
Now, the NBC5 Sports Desk, sponsored by your New England Ford dealers.
Believe it or not, college basketball is right around the corner. The University of Vermont men's and women's basketball teams are already back in the lab trying to fulfill first place expectations that the America East has set for both squads this season. The University of Vermont women's basketball team is trying to carry over the same principles from their past season, which led them to their second America East Championship and NCAA tournament appearance in the past 3 seasons. The Catamounts say their effort level on defense was critical to their success. The evidence? In America East's best 52.9 points per game they allowed from their opponents a season ago.
I think Crest has built this culture on defense and toughness and playing together, and I think that's what's made us successful the past few years, and nothing changed last year. We were extremely tough on defense. We played together, played as a team. It wasn't an individual team at all.
I believe that defense is that can stay consistent. You can't have off days when it comes to defense, and if you don't have off days, you always give yourself a chance to win, even if you're not scoring at a high clip. That's ingrained in our program. When we recruit players, they have to be bought in or they don't play.
The Vermont men's basketball team had a strong regular season in conference play, but finished short of their ceiling after multiple key Catamounts, including 2 of the preseason All-America East selections in TJ Long and TJ Hurley, battled injuries last year. This led Vermont to fall short of their 4th straight NCAA tournament appearance after a loss to Maine at home in the America East semifinals. The Catamounts say more depth and balance on their roster will help them accomplish their long-term goal of trying to win their 12th conference title.
Yeah, I learned that we need more depth, and so we were able to do that. I mean, you saw, by the semifinal game of the tournament, without Shamir, without TJ Long, it just got really hard. We were down to a 6-man rotation, and it's really hard to win games like that. And we went out and got more depth. We got more shooting. We got, bigger at the guard spot to give us some more versatility. And then, like we mentioned, some big guys that can play with their back to the basket, and a couple of those. So we tried to have some redundancy and some depth.
So both Catamount teams will get their first taste of game action from a friendly foe. NCAA Division II squad St. Michael's will make the trip from Colchester to Burlington to play the men's and women's teams. The men will play first this Saturday night, while the women will play after them the following Thursday night. And of course, NBA opening day was a doozy right here at NBC5. Oklahoma City winning in double overtime against the Houston Rockets. That was a good game there. And then Jimmy Butler dropped 31 points for the Golden State Warriors to take down the Lakers in that game. Some NHL hockey tonight as well. The Boston Bruins trying to get a jump on the Celtics for their 4th win of the season. A little crossover from basketball to hockey. Panthers, though, got started with the first goal of the game. Maki Samoskevich scoring off the assist from the former Bruin, Brad Marchand. And that would help the Panthers take a 2-0 lead after 2 periods. But the Bees would battle back. There's Morgan Geekie tying things up at 3-3, but then disaster struck for Boston in the final minute. Puck goes off the post, then off a Bruins player and into the net for Florida with 26 seconds to go. Heartbreak for Boston as Florida hands them their 5th loss of the season. And he's still coaching in college, but legendary NFL football head coach Bill Belichick is in the running for the 2026 class of the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Now, Belichick is one of the final 12 coaches in the running in his first year of eligibility to be entered into the Hall of Fame. He amassed over 300 career wins in the NFL, including 6 Super Bowl championships and 3 Coach of the Year awards. So, of course, to my left, we have 2 future Hall of Famers in broadcast. Liz, our anchor, and of course, Andrew, our future meteorologist right here. So
you as well. You're
nah.
3 Musketeers, us 3.
I guess so. Yeah, maybe.
Oh boy! All right, real quick, final check of the weather before we go to bed.
Yeah, it's unsettled. We got more showers the next few days. Not a lot of rain, but it'll help out with the drought a little bit. And then for the weekend, drier but chilly and nice fall weather early next week. It's just really feeling like late October as we go forward. No more 70s.
Okay, it is fall. Time for us to go to bed at 1:25 a.m. Have a great night.
This is the 2026 Nissan Rogue.
with a 12.3-inch touch display. It's the most powerful Rogue ever and has 225 pound-feet of torque. That's a lot of torque. Go Rogue in the 2026 Nissan Rogue. Nissan, #1 in new vehicle quality. Now get a low $269 per month lease or get 1.9% APR financing for 60 months on Rogue.
One night a long time ago, a massive, warm, humid air mass came north and it clashed with a massive Arctic front right over this very campsite.
There wasn't a high pressure system though, right?
Oh, there was a high pressure system, all right. No! And it caused a massive ice storm, the likes of which no one had ever seen. Some say you can still hear tree branches snapping from the weight of all that ice to this day.
Tyler, you were right. That was a scary story.
Oh, it gets them every time. Isn't it great?
The local forecast, so accurate, it's scary. Trust NBC5's certified most accurate first warning weather team.
The NBA tips off a new era on NBC and Peacock.
Now just getting started.
Rockets, Thunder,
Now just getting started now.
Warriors, Lakers,
Yo, just getting started. Yo, just getting started now.
NBA tip-off tonight on NBC and streaming on Peacock.
Whatever way your day is heading, one thing is clear. Our region is no stranger to high-impact weather affecting your plans.
So why not start your day with the certified most accurate weather team? Every morning on NBC 5 News Today.
Hyper-local forecasts telling you what to expect in your town. And the most comprehensive live look around our region showing you exactly what to prepare for.
More meteorologists getting you ready to face the day. Trust Ben and Marissa every morning on NBC5 News Today. To get the best start with the Emmy-winning morning news from NBC5. Award-winning breaking news coverage and the most accurate forecast, certified 3 years in a row. The clear choice for the best local news and weather to start your morning. NBC5 News Today.
Hey, Alan.
What's up, Jimmy?
Thanks for being here. You ready for rehearsal?
Rehearsal? We talking about rehearsal?
I met your mom backstage. She was so nice and so cute and talking to me. And she gave me...
Oh, my God.
For real. Your mom gave me her own playing card.
The burning, itching, and pain of moderate to severe plaque psoriasis shouldn't hold anyone back. Imagine being a million miles away. With Tremfya, clearer skin is possible across all skin tones. Some people even saw 100% clear skin. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Imagine being a million miles away. Ask your doctor about Tremfya.
New sleep hack. Sleeping 1,000 miles from anywhere else. Explore unforgettable glamping and more outdoor stays in Marriott Bonvoy's entire world of hotel brands and experiences.
Sorry about that. We'd like to try the Monster menu.
The Monster Menu at BK is frightfully fun for families of all kinds.
You rule.
It's time to change the way you think about pets. Meet Always Pocket Flex Phone.